Hello and welcome to In My Skin, a Life by Design. It is your girl, Kels by Design. And we are still doing cleanup and working on everything in the office. So I made a list of some things that I want to work on. I'm gonna say more so this week, and I actually I'm gonna add to this list. So the first original list I make, I do it on scratch paper so that I can add to it, take away, depending on priority that I feel is necessary for that particular item. So I am going to be adding something to it for a quick, like, little just overview. Laundry, overview of what's on the list, right? So you got laundry, budgeting, organization, which includes the cleanup and restructuring of the office, gift prep. So these are the items that are going to be for sale in my shop. I will give additional details to my shop in another video because it is kind of a launching, and there'll be some discounts and sales that kind of for the first week there'll be like every day a different discount or a different theme or a different thing. So like really excited, super excited about that. There's going to be budgets, there's going to be gift sets in honor of Valentine's Day, for your loved ones, friends, family, children, siblings, friends, co-workers, you name it. The gifts will be on the website. And then as well as budget sheets, planners. So just for an example, this is actually two that are currently in the process of being worked on that gotta finish up over the next, I think delivery date is like beginning of February. So just finishing these up so that they're ready for when they are due. But this one just kind of, so far we just got the cover on it, and this one has started with some of the pages. First page, just being real quick, is a overview of the company in particular that the person works at and some details that they wanted to include about their company. And then from there we just have, let's see here, we have the calendar, so the monthly plan, which is just basically like a layout of the calendar. I'm gonna link what some of these pages are. I think I'm gonna have some freebies too available, especially during that launch week, so that people can see, like what's out there, what do I have, and I want them to, I'll say, like, a buy-in, right? So I want to give things, I want to gift things that are useful to people, that have been useful to me, to get them to understand my product, understand my passion behind it, and really get to utilizing it. Then we have a take a quick note page, and this one actually, so I originally created a sample of the items for this person. This is for a guy actually. So I wanted to make sure that he was comfortable with what is being presented or provided in this planner, because one of the things that he said is that he feels like planners are so like one-sided towards females, and he has a hard time finding pages and things that are less feminine that he can use, but he really likes the planner style and he likes the flow of it. So my biggest thing here for him was making it very personal to him and his career, as well as making it functional. So what's in here so far is basically like samples so that he can see what's available, and then kind of pick and choose or decide, yes, I like this, no, I don't like this. In my planners, I also provide a couple spare pages, which allows you to, for example, there's some half sheets that give you kind of, so for example, it's like things to remember, a couple quick what is it called, like focus things, right? So there's 3 sections for focus, and then you have what's important for the day, some notes, and a reflection. And then on the back side, because it is double-sided, it's your health, right? So this is kind of like health and wellness. So on the other side is like your water intake. Did you exercise? What's the weather like? What's your mood? Were you productive? And then your meal, kind of a meal prep. So breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, and then future plans. So you can kind of keep up with what your day-to-day is. But then there are also, and these are those are half sheets. But then there's also the full page, where the full page is hourly. So like 6 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. You know, here's the schedule. What are you grateful for? What are your priorities? Are there things that you need to do? And you can basically use that for every single day. Then there's another version of the daily page. And this daily page is, to me, kind of a it like puts the two together, right? It puts the half sheet and the single daily pages together. Right now, just kind of side note, the daily page, I originally printed it one-sided, but I think and you can choose if you don't want to do a double-sided. You definitely don't have to. It is an option, but I think traditionally I am going to print it double-sided. So wow, one side might be Monday, then, or because it's not dated, so you can use it. Like if you say, you know what, I want to only use it on Mondays, you can do just that. And then if you want to use half sheets Tuesday through Friday, or you only want to use the daily plan for Monday through Friday and you want to use the half sheets for the weekend, it is customizable. So use it how it makes sense for you. I need some lip chap and some water because whew. Then there's the daily. So then the daily, a sheet that kind of puts the two together, does call out the day of the week, but it's still not dated. So it does give you the opportunity to put in your date, but then it says Monday. It includes the weather. It has a section for your planning your schedule, but the lines for it are kind of small. So it's very like quick note kind of opportunity. So it goes from 6 a.m. to 12 a.m., which basically is, if you are ending your day at 12 a.m., I'm inclined to think that you are not starting your next day before 6 a.m. But by all means, if you are, we can make some adjustments, right? So this goes from 6 a.m. to 12 a.m. Where you can literally like write in or utilize some block scheduling for that time period and say, you know, like for myself, 6 a.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. is blocked off for work. So I might highlight that, you know, that time period. And then within it, I'll write in with my pen. So like, let's say Monday is the color purple, right? So I'll color it, highlight it purple. And then with a purple pen, a darker purple pen, I will write in for those time periods and say, you know, 6 a.m. I know that this block is work, so don't have to say work, right? But what am I doing at 6 a.m.? So typically I do kind of try to start my day just a little bit earlier, a 5 a.m. work start, just because, or I'm sorry, a 5 a.m. day start, because I do have to get my son to school. So what I like to do is try to do my prayer, meditation, and a light workout right away in the morning at 5. And then wake my son up, have him get ready for school. I will be perfectly honest, I have been on the late bus in regards to like everything. I haven't really been making breakfast in the morning. I used to make breakfast religiously for my children in the morning. I only have two. But lately it's been breakfast corn dog, cereal, you want some eggs real quick, and an Eggo waffle. Like, it is what it is. Life be lifing, and no judgment, right? We listen, we don't judge. So wake him up, and then while he's up getting dressed, there are 2 to 3 days of the week that I go into the office. So those days I would have to get dressed and get out the door. So I do use that 5 to 6 period time to also do that. So I'm less likely to work out on those days, just because I need to use that time to get dressed and ready for the for going into the office. But the days that I am working from home, I log right in right away and start my day with maybe email or prioritizing what things I need to get done, or who do I need to speak to in that particular day. So just write in those things, right? So 6 a.m. I might put in email. I might have a lunch meeting that I have to take off site, right? So I might say from 11 to 1, I'll be off site with whoever, right? Maybe a staffing agency, maybe a client, whatever. Sometimes I take my team out to lunch, excuse me, or I have a working lunch with my leads, excuse me, so I can identify that on there. Then in the afternoon, whatever activities the children and I have, or appointments and things like that. Then on the left hand side, there are priorities, your to-do list, and things to get done. You can make that however you want it. This one also includes the weather, so you can identify like just what was the weather for the day. You can color it in if you're that type of person, but it basically has a sun, cloudy with a little sun, cloudy, rain, and snow. So that is the top portion of it. Then in the middle, it breaks it out into which this is the part that I like, because it kind of factors into budgeting. And there's going to be some budget sheets that are going to be available on the website as well. But it breaks into budgeting, and it basically says money in, money out. And then the last part says comments. So you can use it as comments to say like bills were paid, right? Unexpected spending, whatever that might look like for you. But I spoke about my macro planner that I use to track the totals of accounts on a daily basis. This is somewhat like that. This is more so saying like if I have a no spend day, this should be blank, right? I shouldn't be putting it. But if I had a no spend day and I still spent, I need to fill it in. I need to identify. And then this just helps you look back and say like, okay, are there any receipts that I need to pull for this day? Because I say I spent money, right? It could be $0 in and $100 out. Maybe I had to go to the grocery store, you know, whatever. One of the kids needed something. This also includes the breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack, but it is a small area, so you got to be kind of unwordy in that area. It tracks water, your mood, exercise and health, and then some gratitude. So 3 things I'm thankful for today. So again, that is a one-sheeter. It identifies the day of the week, but not dated. So you can use it however frequently you choose. So like I said, these are the 2 planners that are currently in the process of being finished for they're due actually early February. And I actually have an order, 2 orders for 2 more that I need to create for end of February. So my hopes is to get those done actually early, before January even ends, so that I can get them out to them early, because what is that? Under promise, over deliver. I'd rather package it up and get it to them in a very timely manner. So quickly, I am going to get my medication and vitamins ready for the rest of the week. I did say that I was adding to my list. There's some things that I need to do in regards to the property in Tennessee, which includes paying the taxes and kind of doing some research and digging to identify, I'll say, grants and I don't know if scholarship is the right word for it, but grants and what's the word? I'm going to say loans, even though I really don't want to use loans, but it just depends on what the project ends up being. But identifying grants and loans in Tennessee for small businesses. And then the last thing that I needed to add to the list is some information and updates on our email, Pinterest, and Shopify accounts. So those are things that have to be updated, and I just think it's some information that's needed for it. So we're fairly new in this, so there's some additional detail that needs to be identified, or what is it? I have to verify. That's what it is. I have to verify some things. So like I said, it's email, Pinterest, and Shopify. Once everything is all set up, and Etsy, once everything is all set up and ready to go, the links and the freebies will be listed on my page for you to click and go straight to it and purchase to your heart's content. So that is it for today. As you can see behind me, it is getting dark. I'll probably be working for quite a bit of time because, like I said, I want to get at the very least these 2 planners worked out, and there's a few other things that I want to check off my list before the end of the day, and get ready for tomorrow. Now, while tomorrow is MLK Day and I do not have to work, my son, my big one, had a birthday, and the plan is to do dinner with the family here at the house. So I'll be cooking. So I just want to clean up and make sure that the home is ready for everybody to come and enjoy and celebrate his birthday. So thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell someone to come on over to A Life by Design. Life is what you make it. Design it the way you want it.